This chick was walking down a road carrying a bag when a guy came along. The guy asks, "What are you carrying?" "Melons," the girl replies. "Cool," the guy says. "If I can guess how many there are, can I have one of them?" The girl giggles and says, "If you can guess how many there are, you can have both of them." A very shy person wanted to learn how to approach a girl, so he went to watch a video on how to overcome shyness and talk to girls. In the video, the coach made a demo where he approached a girl and immediately asked her to guess a number from 1 to 9. The girl said 4, so the coach smiled and replied that the number she picked was the right one and that he can give her a kiss as a gift. So the shy person went to apply what he learned. He approached a girl, asked her to guess a number, and when she answered 5, he was very disappointed. One day during a lesson on proper grammar, the teacher asked for a show of hands for who could use the word beautiful in the same sentence twice. First, she called on little Susie, who responded with, "My father bought my mother a beautiful dress, and she looked beautiful in it." "Very good, Susie," replied the teacher. She then called on little Michael. "My mommy planned a beautiful banquet, and it turned out beautifully," he said. "Excellent, Michael." Then the teacher called on little Johnny. "Last night, at the dinner table, my sister told my father that she was pregnant, and he said, beautiful, flippin' beautiful." A lady motorist was about 2 hours from San Diego when she was flagged down by a man whose truck had broken down. The man walked up to the car and asked, "Are you going to San Diego?" "Sure," answered the lady. "Do you need a lift?" "Not for me. I'll be spending the next 3 hours fixing my truck. My problem is I've got 2 chimpanzees in the back that have to be taken to the San Diego Zoo. They're a bit stressed already, so I don't want to keep them on the road all day. Could you possibly take them to the zoo for me? I'll give you $100 for your trouble." "I'd be happy to," said the lady. So the 2 chimpanzees were ushered into the back seat of the lady's car and carefully strapped into their seatbelts, and off they went. 5 hours later, the truck driver was driving through the heart of San Diego when suddenly he was horrified. There was the lady walking down the street, holding hands with the 2 chimps, much to the amusement of a big crowd. With a screech of brakes, he pulled off the road and ran over to the lady. "What are you doing here?" he demanded. "I gave you $100 to take these chimps to the zoo." "Yes, I know you did," said the lady, "but we had money left over, so now we're going to SeaWorld." Wife walks up to her husband and asks, "Do I look fat in this dress?" Husband, "Before I say anything, you gotta promise. No matter what I say, you won't get mad." Wife, "Okay, I promise." Husband, "I kissed your sister." A teen boy is buying a pack of rubbers for the first time. He sees the price is $10, but when he goes to pay it, the register rings it up as $10.65. "What's this 65 cents about?" he asks. The cashier says, "It's for the tax." I was wondering how you keep these things on." A guy is out playing his usual round of Sunday golf when he gets a call. It's the hospital. His wife has been in a terrible accident, and he needs to be there fast. He rushes to the hospital where a doctor, covered in blood and gore, greets him at emergency room entrance. The doctor says, "Sir, your wife is going to live, but life as you know it is going to change drastically. Your wife is going to require constant care from this point forward. You're going to have to bathe her, feed her, change her diaper regularly, and turn her over every half an hour. Activities such as going out, traveling, and doing the deed are no longer an option. And as for things like golf, well, sir, you simply won't have time to do anything like that anymore." The man stands there, stricken and speechless, until the doctor chucks him on the shoulder and says, "I'm just messing with you, man. She's dead."